there's a lot of chatter online, you know, national TV narratives of uh, Ohio State just kind of dominating this game, Indiana not really having a chance. I think that's totally opposite. I think Indiana is very liable to win this particular game. And it's not a game where I'm nervous because ultimately, if they lose, if Ohio State loses, really, if either team loses, both teams are in the playoff regardless of what happens here. Both teams are probably still in the top four no matter what happens here. Um, the committee is not going to take an undefeated team in the regular season and take them out of the top four because they lost the conference championship game. Oregon is sitting on the sideline. Oregon already lost to Indiana, and it's just not going to happen. If it does, they're setting a bad precedent. So back to what I was saying. I really think Indiana is very live for this game. Uh, they have an extremely good balanced offense. They run the ball uh, very well. They've had the most 300-yard games of any team this year. I think at least 3, 4. You know, and that's the way you can keep an explosive offense. Keep the Jeremiah Smiths, the Cardinal Tates on the sideline is you can control the game. You run the football, you extend drives, you take away possessions from that offense. So when I look at this game, I see a huge chess match between Ryan Day and Kirk Signetti, the head coach of Indiana. I think both coaches will, be trying to feel each other out early. I think this is a game where we could see a lot of points, but at the same time, it's going to be tough and physical. So this game will be played in Indianapolis, Indiana. So I expect Indiana fans to pack that stadium. Ohio State travels well, so obviously they'll have a good amount of fans there as well. But this is a huge game for Indiana. I feel like they're going to come in and try to make a statement. Not that they haven't in other games, but no other game speaks louder than beating uh, the reigning national champions and a team that took care of you last year. Last year the game in Columbus, I think it was like 38-13, but it felt bigger than that. Um, they have a different quarterback, but same type of system. Can the quarterback there now, Mendoza, uh, can he stay composed enough in these pressure situations? Can Julian Sayin, the two Heisman favorites right now, are playing in this game? So if I had to pick any game, and this is not because I'm a Buckeye fan, if I had to pick any game to watch on Saturday, I would circle this one. You've seen the Georgia, Alabama earlier this year. You saw Texas Tech, BYU earlier in the year. This would be a game that this is the only game where two undefeated teams are playing, and it's not for all the marbles, but you want to be able to host that trophy. You want to have the bragging rights. It helps in recruiters. So both of these organizations absolutely want to win this game. So I think we'll see a good fight here, really good chess match, and I think whoever adapts to what the other team wants to do the fastest, I think that team wins. And ultimately, I hope it's the Buckeyes.